Hello, join us as we go live to Venezuela. President Nicolas Maduro is offering statements. Let's listen.
Believe that story to destroy the name. The first thing that they tried to destroy, Andres, it is known by our Yanomami people that comes from the south. A very special greetings to all of the people from the south that protect our borders there, and they exercise sovereignty to destroy the name, the mind, the identity, destroy what was called at some time, and it is still called, and it was a very famous word in the 90s when many of you haven't been born yet. The self-esteem, if you destroy the mind, the serenity, the balance, and the self-esteem of a human being, that human being loses the attribute to exist. But if you destroy the self-esteem, the identity, the tenement of a whole country, those who intend to do that, they believe that this country would lose its vital breath and its right to exist. That is why when one watches this beautiful orchestra and this youth of the cool generation, we receive the Symphony Francisco de Miranda of the orchestra system of Guatire, for which I ask for an applause, the true genius and cool generation. When one sees 1,300,000 young men, women, and children in this orchestra, one says it is worth it to live, and it is worth it to build. That is why it is a wonderful idea that under the leadership, the holding of the instruments of the orchestra, we are accompanying this very important event to the present and the future of our country. The delivery of the national prizes of science, Humberto Fernandez-Moran, in the year 2025, the year in which is 20 years since Commander Chavez created the prizes as the incentive to articulate a powerful movement, scientific from Venezuela. As everything in life, it is moved forward, it stops, sometimes it goes backward, and if one perseveres, it continues. You know more of that than I do because you have had to live it. How many hours of joy and in discovery and moving forward, and how many hours of losing the breath when things are stopped or they don't continue or everything is uncovered and it is denied that was already discovered. You know more of that, of what perseverance is, and in perseverance is the possibility of finding the way. And I believe honestly that after all of the attempts that in the 20th century were made and were done, starting with my General President Isaías Medina Angarita, starting by Marcos Pérez Jiménez, and with other presidents that also tried it, but particularly by the vision of Commander Chavez that he cultivated and seeded in us. I believe that we found the way, and with the foundation, the launching and the activation of the great mission, science, technology, and innovation, Humberto Fernandez-Moran, I believe we have found the way of articulating in a powerful way of a science that is useful for the development, of a science for peace, of a science that is